Yo, 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 this is ToneyBoi and this is Outside Influence. All right, so today I got a real special guest, as always. Like all of my interviewees, I go way back with all of these people. Today I got the one and only Mad Dukez in the building.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, ToneyBoi. That's what's good. That's what's good. We go way back too.
Oh yeah,
Like far back, man.
like DBGB's first opening days.
right? Like having to drive out to Boston to go record and shit.
Oh,
you remember that?
yo,
like
EKL
Boston.
day,
You know what I mean?
Shout out to
EKL
Al.
days.
Shout out-
We used to-
Big Al, man, what's
Shout
up?
out to Al. Yeah, man.
Still doing big things.
Whoo, yes, he is, dude.
Word,
It's always fun. Yeah, we go back.
Yeah. So how did you want to get right into it? How did you get your start in the music?
I got started real young. I got started real young, and I was terrible. When I say bad, like I mean, the first 4 bars were just the same 2 words. You know what I'm saying? Rocking and singing
Yeah.
were my first bars ever, and everything was rocking and singing. And you know what I mean? I found words that
Rocking and
rhymed with
singing.
rocking. I found words that rhymed with singing, and that's it. That was it. So eventually, yeah, you start to work on your craft. You work on it, and you start to build the confidence to start to tell people about it.
Yeah.
I tell a couple dudes about it at school. Tell a couple girls, trying to flex a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know I rap, right? You rap, bro? Yeah, you know I rap. And this kid in earth science class.
science.
That's how far I go back, man. I was in high school. It was like,
Do they still teach earth science?
I don't know if they do.
I know they don't teach cursive no more.
Now, yo, they barely teaching English out here now. You can speak it right, A+. All right, go to Spanish. Bilingual. We need bilinguals. So I'm in science class. I'm like, yeah, I rap. And this dude's like, yeah, I rap too. And I didn't believe him at first. And then I show up to his house like a week later, and he's got a karaoke system. He's got the cassette tapes, and he's got the CD player. And we're playing instrumentals of all of our favorite hip hop joints, recording over it. If you mess up, you gotta
go back.
You gotta hit the rewind. You gotta
Yeah.
go back, record over the tape. You know what I mean? And don't do it so many times there's an overdub. Don't do it like that you mess up the cassette. Yo, so that's how I started. And it was eventually you get the bravery up to do like talent shows, and then you want to take it out, and then you start performing in different spots. Let's see. I was with a group at the time when I performed in the talent show after I met the cat, like a couple years past. Now this is like 99.
Oh man.
This is like 99, 98 when that was at. Damn, you say that now. This is so long
Yo,
ago.
like you see my eyes.
Yeah, right? Like your eyes got the 90s, bro. Which is kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's like 98, 99. We're performing in a group, and this one event is happening. I had a buddy of mine, shout out to my man Mark. He really put me on to like being independent Mad Dukez. I was with a group. We were performing. We had just dropped an album called Housebroken, which now when I think about it, we weren't puppies. Why did we have to be housebroken?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an interesting little record. Good songs though. Good music on it. It's the first time I tried to produce something. After that, I went to it's no longer a place anymore, the Buffalo Icon.
Ooh.
Remember that joint?
Now I remember the Icon. I was never old enough to go in there by myself.
Yeah.
But I was brought in there a few times with my older brothers, older cousins, for concerts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I know of the Icon.
The Icon. So yeah, that old spot. So it was open mic. And I showed up there, and my boy Mark was like, yo, here's your chance. And the group I was with decided to stay home, and then I went up there and I freestyled for like 4 songs.
Right.
Just cut loose. And then that was it. After that, yeah, Dukez does music on his own now, son. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to show up to that first time we're performing in front of people I've never met before, because the job is to be your dopest in front of strangers.
Right.
Every time. So yeah, That's it. And then after that was 99. It just became all Mad Duke's work after that. It's just nothing but putting in the effort, hitting the mics, open mics. Because if that's where I first started, I didn't get invited to shows. I was just like hitting open mics and performing. And that's where it started, man.
Word. Because when I first got familiar with Mad Dukez, you were one of the first artists I knew that was signed.
Yeah.
But, we had the DTR situation. So just to hear, like, man, like you went through all those talent shows even just to get there. And like, man, that's crazy. So now we're even getting to the name, Mad Dukez. Mm-hmm. How'd you come up with that?
Mad Dukez is broke down from 2 events, really. So my given name is Mamadou. It's a Muslim name coming from... You ever seen the movie Blood Diamond? Leonardo DiCaprio, yes. Jimon Ansu. Yeah, Freetown, Sierra Leone. That's exactly where it came from. And the name Mamadou is hard for substitute teachers in school to say. You know what I'm saying? They go down a list. Ryan, are you here? Here. Yeah, I mean, Stephanie, you here? Here. Mahamadou. Lady, don't even worry about it. I'm here. Okay? I'm here. I'm the only black kid in the class. How did you? You know what I mean? Anyway, so it started from that. And it would be, I would just like shorten it. They would always put a Duke. They put a K in there. There's not even a K. So my name is
Mama Duke. That's what they
Here's the best. Here's the best part. The name goes, right? MAMUDU. That's how you spell Mama do. That's it's very simple. Very simple.
Did you teach that to your teachers?
It was taught to me. I was singing for the teachers. Tell me why I had an old man call me Winnebago one time. After I sung the song. It's like, you're not even trying. Call me Duke. Call me Duke. And I'm mad you even did that shit. And then so then I didn't have the mad, I had Duke at that point.
Yeah.
And then with a name like Mamadou, everybody think they funny. And they got jokes and shit. Everyone got a joke. So I ended up getting a lot of fights. So I was like, yo, Dukes, you always mad, dude. You always ready to fight. I was like, you hear people butcher your name, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And see how you feel about it. But yeah, so it was Mad Dukez. And then I was like, when I started rapping, they're like, oh, you got to pick a name. I'm like, all right, I already got Duke. Mad Dukez. That fits. I mean, I went through some other names too, some bad ones.
We don't gotta go through those, but
yeah, right. Yeah, you ever going through some bad names picking your name? Because ToneyBoi's pretty. He's like, that's good. That's a branding name.
I got lucky with ToneyBoi. It was an ad lib.
It was okay,
and I just stuck with it. You know what I mean? that was that. I'm not gonna go through the other names.
Yeah,
other alter egos I tried.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's one of those moments you just say it. You're just like ToneyBoi. Ooh, that's a keeper.
Just rolls off the tongue.
That's a keeper. Yeah, that's all it is.
All right. So, Mad Dukez, crazy background on that name.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your influences that made you want to become an MC, or maybe just want to do music in general?
Let's see. Big one. And they all stem from moments, and I can remember the moments in which they happened. I went to Jersey City with to go see my uncle. He lived in Jersey City. Shout out to Jersey City.
Patterson, I got some homies.
They showed me some dangerous shit. Y'all showed me some dangerous shit, boy. Whoo! Yo, Jersey City don't fuck around. They don't mess around. So I was in Jersey City, and I'm there for the summer, and my uncle had all these CDs I didn't have. So I just start going through them. 2 CDs I listened to the entire summer. Redman, what is it? Doc's the Name, 2000. Okay, and then it was Wyclef Jean, The Carnival.
Word.
I listened to those joints back to back, nonstop. Redman had the bars, the energy, that feeling, you know what I'm saying, to it. Yeah. Wyclef, storytelling, melody, you know what I mean, harmony. He's just so skilled and talented. They kind of gave me the catapult. Because I always had jokes and shit I wanted to say, but they gave me the catapult to try to craft my own sound. And I was like, oh, maybe I could be good with the guitar. Nope, I'm not that good with a guitar. We found that out.
I tried that.
Yo, you learn those things, though. You're like, Maybe I'd be dope with a piano. Do. No, that's not for me yet. Okay, all right. Guitar? No, all right. Let me try these bars. Let me get these bars.
Yeah.
Like, I can write these. Yeah. Oh, this pen? Dangerous. I'm nice with this. Okay.
Don't want none, son.
Right. Hell yeah. So then that was it. Then it became from Redman, Wyclef Jean, Wu-Tang, of course, taking it back, Poor Righteous Teachers, some of the dopest, one of the first music videos I ever heard. Eric Sermon, EPMD as a whole. What's his name? My man, Keith Murray. Big influence.
Death Squad.
You know what I'm saying? E40 was even a big influence for me. You know what I'm saying? Dude made up his own language. I was like, yo, I swear to God, I'm doing it.
I'm eating my vegetables.
Yeah, right? Like, sprinkle me, man. Like, what? Sprinkle me, man. Okay.
On the broccoli.
Yeah, right. But yo,
he was the first one to say broccoli. It was not whatever that dude's name.
Right?
That broccoli record. It was definitely E40 first.
Dude, yeah. So it's like, yo, so that really pushed me to come up with my own shit. I'd be like, yo, if he's asking people to sprinkle him, bro, E40, right. Bay Area, yo, even the music, the sound, they influenced some of my love for beats. You know what I'm saying? But those were big factors that helped me pushing to become the artist I can become today.
That's cool because that's a wide array of hip hop.
Yeah,
everything is from Wyclef to E40 to you said Redman, and, Keith Murray and those dudes. I'm kind of the same. I like to listen to everything. I can't just listen to all underground grimy stuff or all trap music or
right.
Like we were just listening to Slum Village. I love Slum Village. Like
love them.
I like vibes.
Yeah,
you can't get a vibe in one place.
Exactly.
Sure.
And the vibe is different based on the coast you're going to, and every vibe is cool for its own reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got its own culture behind it, and I respect that. I fuck with it. It's cool.
So, the nitty gritty of this interview. What are some of the things that Mad Dukez does outside of the studio? Now, I know that you are a comedian, and you've been doing a lot of stand-up comedy and vlogs and things like that. Maybe touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So the comedy is something that developed 2 to 3 years ago. It's just kind of, it actually started really funny. 2 things kind of led me to being comedian as well. I was working at a landscaping job, and this kid was like, oh, I love comedy. I love comedy so much. I'm going to go out and do comedy. I was like, okay, cool. I think it's a great goal. A week goes by. I'm like, yeah, did you go out and do comedy? Nah, I didn't make it this week. Like, all right, cool. 2 weeks go by. Hey, did you go out to do comedy? What's it like? Nah, I didn't make it this week either.
Right.
So like a month goes by. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try this out for myself, see what's up. I go out to one of my favorite bars, Milky's.
Shout out to Milky's.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Milky's. And they had the Wednesday open mics. So I'm like, all right, let me do this. Let me try this shit. And the interest to go was from that. It originally started because in between songs, I didn't know how to fill the time. I wasn't comfortable. I was comfortable with my bars. I was comfortable with the music. I was comfortable having short conversations. But the rest of the time between songs, how do I fill that? Should I just let music play? Do I engage the audience? Like, what comes with engaging the audience? How do you do that?
Right.
Stand-up comedy is just you and the mic and that. That's it. All that in between, that's a whole set, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes of in between. You're going to get good. You're going to get good. Either that or you're going to be like, this ain't for me. When I hit the stage, just keep the songs running, bro. Just keep the songs running. I don't even want to look at them. We just going to hit this set and get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
We've all been there.
Yeah, right?
We've all been there.
And it got to the point where I would do that. But when you have a little time in between, like we were talking about before the podcast, it puts together a whole show.
Right.
It's more than just your 15 minutes. You got in there, banged out some songs, and you done. The audience got to know a little bit about you. They learn something from your music, and they get to connect with you. Sure. And those moments help with that. Yep. So it's just trying to improve the entire show over the whole, man.
Word.
So that's, And I've loved comedy now. Now it's a second way of communicating. When I don't have bars for every situation, I got a joke for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it no matter what, that's the, I mean, I got something for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming up with some pretty dope Biden bars. So we got those coming up soon.
Word.
I got the Trump ones all ready to go. Yeah, I mean, he got his farewell speech. I got it written down already to perform. I just got to find the beat.
I'm pretty sure people that aren't comedians got some Trump ones ready to
go. Real talk. Real talk.
No, for real. All right, so with the comedy or anything else that you do outside of the music, where do you see yourself going with that maybe 10, 15 years down the road with it?
Let's see. 10, 15 years, there's one goal. It's be your own boss. Absolutely, 100%. Down to the booking of your own shows, production of merch, production of the content, you know what I'm saying? Editing, all of this, just be your 100% own boss. Wake up in the morning. I have my book shows I'm going to go appear at. I have an appearance for this. I got to be in the studio by this time. That's the goal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just a stepping stone to get there.
Yep.
So I want to be able to have, and also extend past just myself. Like be able to have studios set up, music, recording. You can do blogs. You can do, you can record like a whole album, like everything, like the entire umbrella underneath one roof.
We need more of those in Buffalo. There's only 1 or 2 spots I know.
Right.
That are like capable of doing multiple things at once. So we definitely need that.
Yeah. And the idea is because the demand is there. Like you're saying, we need it.
Yeah, we definitely need it.
It's already here. Like the demand is there. We can't have waiting lines to get into these places to give ourselves quality content. We should be able to have this ready to go. And as many places as we can to facilitate being able to get this shit up and out, man.
Right.
I'm all for it.
Exactly.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in 10 years, that's the goal, to have an up and running media studio, completely media. You know what I mean? It's like, that's music, that's vlogs, that's interviews, that's anything for us. Like we could do this in a studio.
Yeah.
Right?
Green rooms.
Yeah, the whole nine.
Nice.
That's the goal.
That's a beautiful goal.
Right? Yeah, right. Because it'll keep things spinning.
For sure.
Yeah, man. And I think that it would work out to be advantageous for all of us. All of us benefit from that. And that's one thing I've been running into is in struggle now. Is like, unless it's a set time for certain studios, you can't get great work finished.
Yeah. It's
you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's tough.
Believe me, I know.
It's okay. I think you just had a post about that somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
I did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like you did. I was like, okay, it's real. I was like, man, that works out exactly where I'm headed. Yeah. But that's the goal, man. That's the goal.
Word
I think you everyone would benefit of it. I think you are in position to be able to do it as well.
Somewhere down the road, we're working on that. Basically the same kind of idea you had, just have more access.
Yes.
To these tools.
Yes.
So down the road somewhere.
And as the scene grows,
I'm supposed to be interviewing you.
Yeah.
So with last plug.
Yeah.
For the young MC, the young comedian, the Mad Dukez fan, anybody that's following your craft, what advice do you have for them, to push their brand forward or, move their craft forward?
The coolest advice is something I've recently learned. Just do you. Don't worry about trying to fit into the mold of what you think a rapper or a comedian's supposed to be. Just do you. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest, because even I, as an artist, I'm still breaking out of my shell of doing that. Like, still being like, oh man, I really love this flow. Let me try to do something like that. Let me just scrap that idea. Let me just do something completely organic and new. Nobody's ever thought of. Just completely fresh.
Mm-hmm.
It can have like the same basic principles of like some stuff, but something completely organic and new. For a lot of my music career, I would find myself trying to fit that cool rapper look. Yeah, right? Like, do it my own way, but like I'm looking for chains I don't really need. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm like, yo, man, I got to get these new J's, man.
For what?
They out here. Yeah, man. I'm seeing them in posts and shit. I got to get, for what? For what? Listen, I still got bars in some New Balances. I still got choruses and some Sauconys. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with what I got. Be happy with what you have. Use the tools you have on this. You'll be much happier with the end result. That's the best advice I can give.
Word. I always love this part of the interviews because, like, I agree with everything you guys say. Like I've always been there, done that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But make sure you guys believe in yourselves, believe in your craft. That's for sure. Before we get out of here, hit people with your Instagram, your Twitters, or any social plugs.
Dope. Yes, you can find me at Mad Dukez. I tried to make it so simple. At Mad Dukez Twitter, at Mad Dukez on Instagram. You can go ahead and hit up my Facebook / Mad Dukez. You can go ahead and find me on YouTube, Original Now Enterprises. That's original with an E, Now Enterprises. And my Patreon, patreon.com/Dukez Madhouse. I got my podcast, Madhouse Podcast. I like to drop it every week, videos every 2 days. I'm actually about to go do my Inside Man podcast as well. Dude, gotta stay busy. You know what I'm saying? That's how they build enough content. That's how it gets there. At Mad Dukez, you can find me. If you Google me, I put in the work, son. It's about 10, 12 pages deep. I love that. Yes.
Well, folks, the world-renowned Mad Dukez. This is Outside Influence.
Shout out.
Peace. I'll see you season 3.
Peace.